This is Training Expedition here. Welcome to my awesome groovy live stream. This evening, we're going to talk about some amazing topics that have been happening over this past weekend, as well as some updates and some more. Whatchamacallit? I don't know. Hey, Brody, glad you made it. So basically, this weekend. Oh, by the way, before I forget, Happy Labor Day, everybody. Even though it is like 8:47. Oh fuck. Ah, shit! I missed Amtrak on the webcam. Anyways. So, happy Labor Day, everybody. Today was the last day to go to the polls outdoor. If you go indoor, then don't worry about a shit thing. Anyway, so this live stream is... I don't know what this live stream is going to be about exactly. Hey, Patrick. Anyway, so I had an amazing weekend, especially Sunday. And hey, Philip. Especially from Sunday and today. I actually went rail fanning yesterday at Pointed Rocks with Philip Lee. Pat Smat, just Train Insane, as well as CSX Man, aka Brody. So, we got a whole bunch of cool shows. Oh, hey K-Life. Yeah, it was awesome, I agree. So, it was pretty much an awesome time. We got, from one train, we got 4 shaven haircuts, which was on my favorite CSX locomotive, an ET44AH, which was amazing. Yeah, I missed that. So, like Phil was saying, as soon as Mitchell and I left, because we wanted to beat the traffic, so we left at Brunswick around 3:30. 30 more minutes than our intended time, which was 3, and we missed 2 Union Pacific locomotives on Q388. Yeah, Philip, I just saw it. So we missed 2 UP locomotives on Q388 going to Baltimore, which I'm very sad about, but that's all right. I've had a really good weekend, and just the fact that I was able to rail fan for 2 days in a row never happens at all. Yeah, Patrick, we missed a couple Union Pacifics go by. Philip's got it. Check out his channel at Philip Lee. Go ahead and subscribe to everybody who is watching this. Yep. So everybody go ahead and subscribe to Pat Smat, Philip Lee, C6R Man, and Just Train Insane. They're all amazing rail fan people to be around with, just to hang out, watch trains, get some information, and just be ourselves. It's just that's how what's going on. Ah, thanks, man. I appreciate it. So, what else am I going to talk about? Okay, updates. So, as you guys know, it is September, which means October is next. Well, no shit, obviously. So, October's coming up. And the first weekend of October is actually going to be Brunswick Railroad Days. Every year in Brunswick, Maryland, CSX hosts Mark, they host a special railroad event for the town called Brunswick Railroad Days, where you get to go to all these festivals. Hello. Oh, Stella. Hi, Stella. Sorry, I recognize your logo. I just didn't recognize the name for a second. Cool. So, yeah, it's going to be the first weekend of October, as usual. And it's going to be a really good event this year because we're going to have new Mark equipment, which are the new BI level coaches. And hopefully an SC44 Charger will be delivered and ready. Because when Mark had their BI level coaches, they're using their cab cars, but they weren't working. So, on the first day of the train show, or on train day, is when they were actually using the cab cars officially, which are still amazing. And I got to go in that cab car as well. I forgot what the number was. I think it was 8001. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it was 8001 that they had at the previous train show. It's a really good event to go to. It's huge community place. As well as that, I believe Brunswick Rear Museum will be open and it'll be for free. It's normally for free, but they just ask for a small donation. Of course, I donate a lot, and I have a friend who I usually catch at the last 30 minutes before he closes the museum, especially at the layout level because that's where he works at. And I usually just say, hey, I'm here for my friend, and they'll watch and say, all right. So that's basically what goes on, pretty much. So all these updates I have. So rumor has it the Norfolk Western 611 will no longer be operating. I heard that from one of my good friends, who Mitchell has introduced me to. His name is, what's his name? I can't remember his name. I don't talk to him. I don't get to see him much, so it's hard to remember names, when, especially when I don't get to see people much. I'll try to think about it. But this guy told me that the Norfolk Western 611 will no longer be operating anymore. It will be for display down at the Roman Transportation Museum, but will no longer be displaying because all the coaches have sold, or the company who uses the cars for the excursion sold them all. Which is complete bullshit to me, because number one, you're making a whole lot of money with tickets and all that stuff, because me, Mitchell, and his mom, we were all trying to go on the Norfolk Western 611, and we were going to miss school that day. Hello again, Birdie. So we were going to do that, and it was on a Thursday, and for all three of us total, the only thing left was a first class dome ticket, which was $900 from Manassas to Front Royal. It would be really cool, especially to film that, because I kind of live near Norfolk Southern, so especially on the B line, I'm closer to the B line. Pat, I don't think it's running anymore, because I heard they sold all their coaches, pretty much. So I have no idea, but yeah, I mean, if it does, great. If not, then Also, this guy told me. Sorry, I'm still trying to think of his name. Because like I said, Jimmy. Jimmy's his name. Yes. So, my friend Jimmy also told me that out in Ohio they had some runaway train cars on a hill. So when the train, are you sure? I ain't too sure, because Jimmy told me otherwise, but yeah, Jimmy also told me about the horrific runaway train cars in Ohio, and yes, so there's a whole lot of commotion that was going up there, basically. Also, if anybody has noticed on Amtrak's Capital Limited, the trains are running more on time. Okay, so like I said, the trains are running more on time. Today, 30 was near on time. He was about 18 minutes late, which is not too bad, because he usually arrives at DC on time or 30 minutes early, depending on his status at Rockville. So, yeah, he arrived 3 minutes early at DC. And 29 arrives at Chicago. So, basically, how 29:30 run. Yeah, Amtrak 29 was on time. I believe he hit Chicago late today. Yeah, Brody, we know who you are. Anyway, so there's that going on. So for my rail fanning journeys, I'm sorry if I keep going back and forth. I'm trying to get my mind straight. So basically, Brunswick River Days, definitely going to. So if you all want to meet up and we could try to all hang out, ride the MARC train, that'll just be fantastic. Next weekend, I'm thinking about doing a solo run to Brunswick again. And this time I'm going to try and make it an all-day event. I'm not too sure exactly what my plan is, but I'm going to try. Sorry, my shirt's funky. So that is my plan so far of attack. Otherwise, I don't know what else I'm going to do. So yeah, cool. So a couple people in from Brunswick River Days, and yeah, it's been a long day, so I'm tired myself. So I won't stay on for much longer. Also, documentary. We came to a final solution. We're going to try to do because the last documentary was very successful. We are going to make another one, and we're going to go on the Northeast Regional. It's going to be from Manassas, Virginia to Washington, D.C., and it's going to be, I believe, Civil War trails and all that stuff. Basically, a whole lot of history is what I'm going to do. So, if anybody else has any other suggestions, please let me know. and we will work around to see what we can do about that. Um, but yeah, that's all I kind of have right now. Oh, so the Big E Train Show. A couple more people are asking, but it's kind of the same questions. Recommendation: I recommend that you take Southwest Airlines if you're in a faraway distance. If you're close by, take Amtrak or just simply drive up there. It's up in Springfield, Massachusetts, at the Amherst Railway Society, aka the Big E Train Show, and it is, like I said, it's right in Springfield. Actually, it's right at the West Springfield CSX yard, right at it. And there's approximately 4 buildings that they have the train show, and it's just a magnificent place to be. So, okay, so the Big E Train Show is the last weekend of January, which this year is 27th and 28th. I'm going to go 27th, and then I'm going to leave on 29th, which is a Monday. I don't have school that day, if we don't get snowed in. If we don't get snowed in, then we'll have school Monday. Or we won't have school that Monday. And I'll just fly back in that evening time, so... yeah, so that's pretty much all I have right now. If anybody has any questions, please let me know now. I know there's a whole bunch of people on right now. Even though this thing only says 2, there's about 5 of you on right now. I can see the comments and all that stuff. But, a couple people has asked to see my train set, or a little boomtown of it. So, this is it so far. Yeah, pretty much. And then there's my flashlight. But here is what my N-scale 4x8 train set looks like. I'm currently operating a double-track Kato. And, yeah, run some trains. Alright, I will. Let me get this guy's pantograph up, because I like being real. So, alright, he's up. And then I have all my blocks down here. Pretty much. So, this is a switch, actually. So, I'll go ahead and switch it here. Boom, magic. And then we'll power her on. So right now I'm running my N-scale. Don't get fried. Yeah, not long ago when I tried to do my model train set, I got electrocuted because I did something wrong. I forgot what I did, but Birdie, there's like 5 of you on here. This thing says 2, but there's at least 5. So yeah. It's clear. Alright. These things actually go pretty fast, so I'm nowhere near full, and this thing is already whipping. Nope, there's no bell, no horn, but there's a module that I can add, but it's about $150, so no thank you. So this is an ACF 64, number 621, and the whole set for Kato, it comes with a locomotive, 4 cars, so 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can get 2 extra Amfleet cars, so there'll be 2 coaches, or you get 2 Amfleet coaches, or another set, which is Amfleet and a cafe. So the ACS 64 set comes with the ACS 64 Siemens locomotive number 621, 3 Amfleet 1 coach cars, and 1 cafe. And then for the extra cars, I simply bought 2 packs of extra Amfleet coaches, which in 1 pack actually I can make this train derail just by making it go faster, but I won't do that because I already damaged my locomotive enough. So that's the speed it's going, and then here's how much I put it at. So that's this pretty much. So not only have this, I have Amtrak P42 number 145. I have a Phase 3 baggage car, and I have extra superliner. In my yard here, I have another P42. Have crashed. I have a P42 number 99. A Phase 5 baggage car, 2 view liners, a Phase 2 cafe, and 3 Phase 2 coach classes. And then back here, split in two, I actually have a long distance set featuring two P42s, which is number 150 and number 80, featuring, yeah, I will in a second, a baggage car, a transitional sleeper. Now, I don't know where Mitch is. And then two sleepers. Then we have a dining, sightseer, and three coaches, and then including this one. So I'll go ahead and put this one back in the yard, and then we'll go ahead and run the double P42. So let me go ahead and slow this puppy down. So in case you're wondering what this is actually a magnet. So I want to put two cars over this magnet with their couplers, and it's going it's pretty much going to separate them. So I will demonstrate with two cars. Oh yeah, Mitchell's not on here, by the way. He's sleeping. Okay, so here's one. Here's two. Alright, so they're directly over, right? And they're both magnetized. Boom. They just come off like that. So I want to push them back. And then you want to connect them and then just push it back more. And then they're connected. So that's what that is actually used for. It's actually real magic. So usually my train derails right here because there's a switch problem every time this train backs up. Yeah, see, it just came off the track, so. Yeah, every time that happens, I just push these cars back. And then I try again to push this car and the locomotive back. Yeah, see, it does it. I don't know why. There's something wrong with this. It's just that piece of track right there. There you go. Now it works. Okay, so there's that. Alright, so we'll go and get these P42s running. These are all manual, by the way, so I'll put this pan down. What the heck? Oh, you know what? Ugh. Sorry, my coupler is busted right in here, so. Okay, so it looks like number 80's coupler is not working, so we'll replace 80. Oh, and I just derailed the baggage car. This is lovely. There we go. Alright, so we're going to have to replace 80 with 145. So we'll do that here. Well, that's why my coupler's iffy, because it was over the magnetized part. Sorry, camera technical difficulties. Okay, so we'll go ahead and do a switching operation here. So let's get started. Okay, so we push this back like that, right? And go forward. And go back again. Trains couple. Then we simply pull this forward, and we're going to put it about right here. Then we'll just put the train together. Yeah, what's up, Brody? Yeah, sorry if I'm not reading the comments really fast. I'm doing some yard operations. Yeah, I'll try to rail fan on Sunday. I was thinking about Brunswick. Okay, so train's here. Oh, cool. So, okay, so we're going to put... Yeah, I know I missed... I know. Okay, actually, what we will do next is we'll couple up this P42 to this one right here. Oh. Coupling malfunction. Alright. Looks like I have a coupling problem. See if I can fix this real fast. There we go, got it. Okay, that's cool. I guess I could do three P42s. Never tried it, but... Oh, and my speaking P42s, 2 of them disconnected. So push this back a little bit just to get this train coming home. Yes, sir. Heritage unit will be leading as soon as I fix this. Yep. Alright, so we got 145 and 150 leading the Capital Limited. Here we go. Oh, you want me to do 3 units? Yeah, here, let me get this train coming back real fast and I'll do 3. Okay, I shall add 80. No, I ain't doing 4. Actually, one of these locomotives can pull all of these cars, like all these cars. It's so cool. Okay, there's your 3. Three P42s, which means we have 48 axles on this train. Here, we'll do a trackside defect detector. CSX equipment defect detector, milepost 7.2.1, track 1. By the way, this is 50-mile-an-hour scale speed. CSX equipment defect detector, milepost 7.2.1, track 1. No defects. No defects. Total axles for 8. Yeah, I'm bored. Alright, traffic 30, looking on 145. Clear signal at the junction. 145 up. Oh, runaway train. Crap. Wait, hold up. I gotta locomotivize one. There we go. So this is actually for like a testing train. I'm going to add like a sponge at the back of this train, so that way it'll be like maintenance of way train. So yeah, it's going to happen sometime sooner or later. I'm not going to run this one because my coupler is broken, see, on this car. So I'm going to have to fix that as soon as I can. But meantime, these 2 trains worked. And also I forgot to mention, I have the VRE. MP36 number B53, and I got a cab car, and I got 2 coaches. So. Trackside, okay. I shall do another one. How about this? Is this good? There we go. Yeah, Phil, it's always fun, man. Boom, best quality skills for camera recording, filming ever. I did it. Oh yeah, totally, man. When we all have enough time, we could totally do this. Well, thanks, man. Y'all are awesome too, pretty much, so. Oh, here, you know what? I could run a double track. Let me get the VRE going. Uh-oh. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We could all try to meet up at Railroad Days. What's my battery on? 28. That's probably enough. Alright, track 2 is online. There we go. Now we got a double track. Okay, so Brunswick Railroad Days is the first weekend in October, so. Waiting, man. Yeah, you funny, you funny. Oh, by the way, the back lights come on, so we have a little train race here. So I'll pull the VRE up real fast. Full speed ahead. Okay, so I'll put the cab car here. So there's its backlights, right? I turn it the other way, and its full headlights come on. And then if you look at the MP36, it's got tail lights. And check how it runs it. And check out its finest. If only Superliner cars could go that fast. That's like. Oh, that'd be cool. So yeah, let me see what's going on with everything this weekend. We can try to plan for that. Okay. Camera background. Alright, so I'm going to stop my trains here in a second. But, yeah. For those of you who are watching and are new to this channel, thank you so much for everything, pretty much. You guys are just awesome, cool people to hang with. And it's a pleasure. I enjoy railfanning with everybody, and glad you guys get to see my model train set. finally, especially in double track working formation. And ow! Actually, Patrick, I want to video chat my girlfriend. So, Q136, cool. So yeah. I don't know what I'm doing that. I know as soon as I'm done with this, I want to video chat my girlfriend, and then that's it for me tonight. But until then, thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you for your subscriptions. Thanks guys for always being there for me as I try to be there for you guys. As always, go ahead and like, go ahead and comment, and go ahead and subscribe. And I'll have more updates for you guys next time. Till then, this is Train X Production. Have a good evening, guys. See ya, and happy Labor Day.